Hey, this is Tim Ripper Owens.
This is Ben from Goat Whore.
This is Brittany Slays from Unleash the Archers.
This is Dallas from Narcotic Wasteland.
This is Nora from Battle Beast.
This is Blind from Summoner Circle, and you're listening to the Great Metal Debate Podcast.
Welcome back, Metalheads, to another episode of the Great Metal Debate Podcast. It's Xander, and I am here with a band,
Narthex, from Elizabethtown, Kentucky.
Awesome. So, how you guys doing tonight?
Fan-fucking-tastic. We just had a really good show. I'm tired.
Yeah, pretty good.
You guys have a long drive ahead of you? You guys going back straight tonight to Kentucky?
Me and Nate, we got to drive back to
Elizabethtown, 2 hours. He's going an hour and a half.
I live like right outside of Clarksville on the Kentucky line, so I got like less than an hour.
Okay, I live in Clarksville too. So.
Badass, dude.
All right.
Jared's out in Cave City. Middle of nowhere.
Nice. All right, so how honored do you guys feel knowing that there's people who would rather come to see you guys tonight instead of the fucking Taylor Swift concert tonight?
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is fucking awesome. I feel kind of proud, actually, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we've been working real hard.
Yeah,
it's our first Nashville show.
It might be a much smaller crowd, but you have people here that aren't just a bunch of mindless drones following the shit they put on the radio.
Yeah. Well, you got to start with a small crowd to work to the big crowds.
Right.
This is one of the best crowds we've had several months, so, it's pretty full in there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
it was great.
We had a great crowd reaction, too.
When was you guys' last show?
March.
Yeah.
March, 13th.
13th.
Yep.
All right, yeah, this is my first time seeing you guys, and I gotta say, all of you guys stand out, instrumentally and vocally.
Thank you.
And of course, the groovy bass lines you did, that's one of the first things I noticed.
I appreciate
right
that,
away.
man. Thank you.
So, what made you guys want to play black metal?
That was your idea and Ethan's idea.
Me and the other guitar player who's not with us tonight, we met each other over fucking, Craigslist. Oh. And he wanted to... I've been loving black metal for 10 years now, and he was just wanting to do a random recording EP, and we kind of started a band after that. I fell in love with the material, and I was like, let's just start a band.
He likes the really underground metal recordings from Norway that one guy does with a shitty laptop and the worst equipment.
That's the best kind.
Yeah.
This is the kind of music that you would see on black metal promotion, and I mean that as a compliment. There's a lot of bands that come and go through that channel, and some of them stand out, like Black Braid, for example. And I feel
dude, they sound killer.
Yeah, and I feel like you guys could definitely be the next in line for popularity.
Thanks. That means a lot. That means a fucking lot, dude.
What would you say your major influences are aside from the underground black metal?
Oh, Black Sabbath has to be mentioned.
Black Sabbath.
Huh?
Electric Wizard.
Yeah, Electric Wizard, Sleep.
Him, Burzum.
I did notice that you guys have a somewhat doomy sound to your music. It has kind of like that drony feel.
That's me. I'm the newest addition to the band because their other guitar player can't be with them right now, so I came in, and I'm a lot more. I'm not really black. I've never been into black metal a whole lot. I've gone kind of close, Behemoth and stuff like that, but I'm not into super black metal. I'm more like Nate, who does all the groovy bass lines. We are into Sabbath and all the doomier stuff.
Well, I did notice that you did have some melodic guitar riffs going on.
Yeah, that was the other guitar player. He wrote all that. I think the only song we did tonight was Salem. That's the only one that I've been a part of that recorded and everything.
Okay.
We got some new material coming out here real soon.
Yeah.
The doomy thing originally came from my fuzzy bass lines and stuff. And they were like, let's just do black and doom metal. And then his doomy style, when we need another guitar player, it was the first obvious choice to bring him along,
Do you guys have any full-length albums right now?
Full length, no. We have an EP that's out, and then we got some recordings coming up.
We do have a live album that's on every major streaming platform that has 45 minutes worth of our material.
Okay.
Yeah. That's on YouTube everywhere. It's everywhere we
Spotify,
YouTube.
All right. I've noticed that you guys have kind of a fantasy theme to your lyrics. I mean, I know that you played a song about the Lord of the Rings and Skyrim. What made you guys want to go with that concept instead of the cliche devil worship and
I want to have more fun, and like I feel like a lot of black metal and the satanic stuff is taken really seriously.
Right.
And fantasy's more fun for me.
You're right.
You know what I mean? And I like having fun. I want people to like come in and like get away from everything, just come and enjoy and have fun.
Yeah, I mean, you do have one devil song towards the end.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's more of like a crowd pleaser. Am I right?
That and like, don't get me wrong, hell Satan, but
right.
Yeah, that one. Well, that was a new one tonight.
Yeah, I usually don't like
say
words very much.
He just screams.
Yeah, I usually don't say like talk the hell Satan part. I scream hell Satan the whole time, like during that last bit. But
Are you guys currently signed with any record label at the moment?
unfortunately,
No.
You guys are independent as of now?
yes.
All right, well, if you could sign to any record label, which one would it be?
Good question.
Third Man Records. Third Man Records, Jack White, he just helps metal musicians out a lot, too. Earache would be kind of cool, but any one record label, I'd have to say Third Man.
What's the one, Southern Lord record?
Southern Lord is not bad, too, yeah.
Yeah.
Earache and Southern Lord
Yeah.
would be cool.
I don't know how they are business-wise, but I would love to get on Relapse.
Okay.
That's another one. That's another
They
one.
do a lot of really good sludge, stoner, doom metal.
Yeah.
I'd really love to get on with them.
I think I would choose Relapse over the...
I know that a good black metal label, it would be something like the Artisan Era. I don't know if you guys have heard of them.
Haven't heard of that. That's might have to check them out.
I'll save that on my phone.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right. I mean, there's a couple other ones that I know are out there, but my brain is just not thinking of it at the moment. So here's a fun, off-the-wall kind of question. If you guys can visit any planet in outer space, which one would it be?
Alpha Centauri.
Alpha Centauri.
The Greys. I'm gonna go meet the Greys.
Okay. That's the one that's most like Earth, right?
It's similar. It's a binary star system.
Oh wait, no, it's not Kepler B, whatever that is.
No. That one is. That one is similar to us. Yeah.
All right. So you've been quiet for most of this interview.
Yeah,
What
right?
would you-
I don't talk much.
You don't talk about.
You should talk today. We're going to ask Jaron a question.
Ask Jaron a question.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jaron, who's your biggest metal influence
Biggest metal for drums.
for drums?
The first drummer I ever seen play the way that I like is Joey Jordison.
Okay.
And then I fell
God
into
rest his soul.
Behemoth,
Right. Rest in peace. Yeah.
Inferno. Inferno's really good.
Absolutely. And you know what? This reminds me. I completely skipped over a question from earlier. I must have skipped one. So, what were you guys' first instruments?
Guitar.
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 All right. And currently, you play drums.
Drums.
So.
I got my first acoustic guitar when I was 2, and then my dad got me an electric when I was 12.
I was a bass player for like 10 years and switched to vocals.
Okay.
I had some wrist issues, so I couldn't play really very well anymore.
I tried singing for years, was never that good at it, and then got into bass when I discovered Black Sabbath. And it was just, I had to play bass after that.
Okay. I mean, I know it doesn't sound exactly like Les Claypool, but I get a lot of Primus vibes from it.
Really?
Yeah.
You're the first person to say that. It's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's the way that your fingers move up and down the whole slide. Like you're not one of these one-note bassists. You're all
I appreciate
over the place.
that, man. I appreciate that. That's
Yeah. All right. So, what is the best way for people to support your music?
Just listens.
We try to stay active on our Facebook, our Spotify though, Spotify and YouTube, especially because our YouTube has videos that you can't find anywhere else.
Yeah, we take a lot of like practice videos of live new songs and things like that.
Some of it's kind of random, but like the live albums on there, and like we shot some stuff on an old VHS camera that's only on there, and it looks like some 1980s recording.
It looks real dope.
Yeah.
I can imagine that it probably looks somewhat similar to what Mayhem was doing in the early '90s.
Kind of, yeah.
Just look for our rune. Anybody who looks this up, it's a white rune on black, and it just looks like straight lines drawn, like an old Gaelic rune. You can't miss it.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess the best way to buy like physical hard copies. Do you guys have a Bandcamp?
We don't really use it.
We do, but we don't have any physical copies of anything right now. But we are, as soon as we get some stuff recorded, we got an EP. We're gonna record this summer.
Yeah. Our shows, honestly, if you want a physical copy, come to one of our shows.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the only place we distribute it. But they'll also be on Discogs. When we do put some on Discogs when we sell them.
And the new EP.
Yeah.
All right, so I believe you guys said that you had some shirts at your merch table. Is that correct?
Yes, we do have some shirts. Yeah.
All right. So there you have it, folks. That's the best way you guys can support their music, and make sure you guys check them out. This has been Xander from the Great Metal Debate Podcast. Have a good night.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Yep.
Yeah.